Is it safe to ride to Northreach now?
Northreach. Let's make this quick.
Get him, boy! What there, boy? Sick of Togo! There, boy!
The soldiers used to speak of a brothel, but that was north of the checkpoint. I hope that Dame has friends in the south.
Welcome, good... Back off, Branded. Can't you see I'm with a customer?
Give me one of those
Fresh fish! All from the Sea of Grace this bloody ball.
You there? Fancy a drop of the Empire's finest?
The fruit's not getting any fresher.
And what can I do for you? And a fine, fine day to you.
Not another step, Branded, or you'll be spending the night in a cell.
With the right to confiscate any objects forbidden by the throne.
I simply can't decide. I'll just have to take them all.
Each one is handcrafted from the farm.
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a Branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the Dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred, Cleontel. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but... why would you...
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you And whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless...
Unless...
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But... I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
However do they get that
Are you gonna
colour?
buy something or not?
What the hell are you doing?
Tut-tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But... it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Well, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me...
Is he selling her body?
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something to remember me by.
And I suppose I'll need to get my coin purse.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor.
If you mean Sid and the girl, yes. But to answer your question, Tatienne,
I feel it.
I trust you'll do. Oh. proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to.
I should probably start here.
Excuse me, you there? I might...
No.
I and would... What? Marvel. There are three.
Nothing.
Why, of course. And
No one's allowed through the gate until all packs
You say these are all from Dalmekia?
there's no...
I have.
Sorry. Here.
Perfume.
Or of...
Organ beards
You
from the
won't
west,
find carpets.
savories from the east.
Well, somewhere they...
Fine.
I'm skipping the whole thing, yo. I don't got time. Unless it's like a side quest, I'm skipping.
I can...
You had him.
Cigars.
Those cigars are worth more than your life. Do be careful.
What did you say was in these pies again?
Didn't.
That is no burden off my back. And this...
All this for a drink.
Much as the guard.
Of course. Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
That's the day done then.
How about the vein?
The markets are up.
Ugh, need not remind me.
Ah,
I believe these are yours.
delightful.
You don't...
You mean the Chris?
Why not?
And this as
Yeah.
a reward. I thank you.
Sergeant's got it in for us.
Where's your commanding officer, Branded? Don't you know the training grounds are for real soldiers?
Hey, you lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your... I'm just... I don't bloody believe it. The bastard's wearing the moon and stars.
Oh, but they... How about it, Branded? Care to show us...
I'd rather...
Oh.
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just so you know, I won't be holding back. I suggest you don't either. Take a moment to get ready if you need it. Wouldn't want you whining about an unfair fight. Now,
If that's what you want.
oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was...
I'm gonna beat the brakes off of him.
Use all the dirty tricks you want, Branded. So you know one end of a blade from the other. Enough. Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at? So it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine.
He going down too.
Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we? Not a bearer. Bring the dame's favour anyway. By knowing when to hold my tongue for a start. Can I go now? Gregor's gas. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a Branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bullocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point. I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
Y'all look good, even though y'all suck.
The Emperor's
Yeah, on
finest,
second thought,
thrashed by a
maybe
Branded.
don't mention this to the
Sergeant may be
dame.
a surly
We wouldn't want
bastard,
you getting
but
into
that
trouble
don't
for brawling now, will we?
Extra drills it is then.
You're one of the dames, I see. Well, you'd best be back to the Vale before the sun sets. Once the men of the garrison have filled their bellies with liquid food. Dames' pets.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before. She was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late. Oh, don't tell me you've grown tired of it.
It's not been half a moon since Bellen's tour.
That's what we signed up for.
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and star. Can I?
About
as an
Aura.
This time, not contempt and
Fine. What do you need me?
Here. What food I can... 3, it's tragic.
You won't be staying.
I'm afraid.
Crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
All these side missions, I don't gotta do much.
You look like you need a rest.
Not half as much as I need.
Is it? Oh, wait, that's...
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Looks like now's not the time. I have something for you.
From the Chamberlain. Thank you. You need to leave.
Now. Please.
Branded! Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames! And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
Curse you! Get away from me! You'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you!
Here. It looks like you need it.
The Chamberlain must have sent you, but alas, my work is far from over. If I don't go now, they'll beat me.
You need to rest.
But I won't. I've wounds to heal and bones to mend.
And what of your own hurts?
And wait. As will my hunger.
A drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
All right. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Business, though not my own.
Just
So-
they would gives you so.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy.
Did she say anything?
Before she went, only that she did mention a note.
You do?
Lad from followed her up. She thought,
This man from the garrison.
of course I do.
You've...
Don't let him get away with this.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something to remember me by.
The markets are...
Ugh, need not remind me.
It's not been half a moon since Bellum was killed.
Heard the bones fell favourably.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only
on a...
But Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains...
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This, of course,
And you...
isn't.
Oh, you'll... There is a man in Moore who... His...
I shall... Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
That's enough for today, Branded.
Go on. Back to the pens here. I need you fit for the morrow's harvest. Imperial watchtower. Should be well stocked.
Wait, you're not one of us. Stay down. Get him.
You've done. Not this time.
Get him, boy. You know what to do. There, boy. Sick of Torgal. Get him, boy! You know what?
Better already.
You know what to do, boy. Too slow. Get him, boy. There, boy. Sick of trouble. There, boy. It's over. Get him, boy! There, boy! Get him, boy! You know what to do, boy! Sick of trouble! Keep your distance, boy! Get him! Sick of trouble! Stays. There, boy! Sick of trouble! You, Randy, here now. You're late. What kept you?
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? A wild beast is savaging my boy. Well, don't just stand there gawping. Rescue him.
All right.
Ma, is it?
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
Oh, the wolf! It's going to eat me!
Not if I can help it. Stay back. I'll deal with this.
Get him, boy! Sick of trouble!
It's over.
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame. Someone needs to put an end to this, before it happens again.
You, Brandy, come here this instant. How dare you fight that? You...
No.
Well,
I can... You look well from the...
you call me...
I'm wasting my... I can't... Damn it. How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
More victims of the Nobles' games. You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. I'm in her service, like yourself. Never gets any easier, burying the dead.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, can you give me a hand?
Gladly. Let's put them to rest.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, he's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's less two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help.
You don't have to.
Take it. You never know. Our paths may cross again. Till then.
Sick of Torgal! You know what to do, boy.
Chloe. I let her out of her pen while I did my chores, but she hasn't come back yet. I think she's lost. Please, can you help me look for her?
I can't promise I'll find her, but I'll try. Describe her to me.
She's
In that... That's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her. You work these fields? I need to ask you something. Because
Last that.
the windmill.
Off with you now.
Chloe? More brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you, girl? Is that someone napping on the job? I hope they don't mind the interruption. The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
Get up, Chloe.
Is that? And now she's... It's true. But you...
I'm so sorry.
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
Oi, don't touch anything.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon.
You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
If even a grain is missing, the collectors will have my head on a pike.
Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarrelling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call?
I come to... Rumor.
But I stood...
And he...
My custom.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the... As I told you, the soldier made no secret of his destination. He said the ruins.
It smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
Sick of Torgal. Sick of
Damn it all. Bodies. A man and a woman. Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry. So it is you. Tatien.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to see every night. You said her name was Tatien.
You. Did you follow me?
No, why would I bother? Nah, he was a jet. Then one day he see... We know.
If you...
We might...
I think he meant to ask us something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatien is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatien by. Chance I'd make it through the Penitence Gate without someone recognizing me as a deserter.
Let's get him! Give them all you've got, boy! Sick of Torgal! Get him, boy!
You are still in one piece, I see. You will... They...
Thank... I was...
You... I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it.
I should go.
Before the vehicle.
What?
Oh.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon. You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door. Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sanbreque.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut? And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Cid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools, and the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Cid the Outlaw. Ah, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.